We know that we riddle some little. Oh, snap. Yo. Oh. Oh. What's up, y'all? It's your boy Iguodala 16. I'm back with another video, man. I'm off vacation. You know, I took a little vacay out to VA, Virginia Beach, man. Beautiful spot. Beautiful women out there. Yeah. If you from VA, yeah, you living lovely out there. But anyway, there was a lot of stuff going on in the basketball world, and I already made a video about it, but I deleted it. I couldn't, there was more stuff to go on that I missed. So let's get into it, man. First off, I want to say Cleveland Cavaliers agreed to sign Clark, Earl Clark from the Los Angeles Lakers. Pretty good signing. He's a pretty good player, very athletic. And there's rumors about excuse me, there's rumors about the Cleveland Cavaliers trying to get Andrew Bynum. Now, if they can get Andrew Bynum, Dion Waiters, who's a very good upcoming young player, they had the first pick in the draft. Please don't ask me who it is, because I don't pay attention to drafts. Sorry. And they said this draft class wasn't gonna be that good. But they got the first pick in the draft, whoever that is. They got Earl Clark and Andrew Bynum. That'll be a tough team, especially Kyrie Irving is gonna be, if he's top 6 point guards right now. But I mean, this dude's got potential to be number one, better than Westbrook and Rose. He got a better jump shot than both. Ball handling is right up there with Rose, a little bit better than Russell Westbrook with ball handling. But look out for the Cleveland Cavaliers. For years to come, they will be a very good team. And with LeBron sign, I'll do another video about that later. But I'm just trying to do like things that stand out to me, because there's a lot of people getting signed that are just like scrubs. You know what I'm saying? Tyreke Evans to the Pelicans. Now that's big. That's big, man. You got Drew Holiday, who these guys should have never gave up. You got Drew Holiday, who Eric Gordon. If Eric Gordon could stay healthy, Tyreke Evans, Ryan Anderson, and Anthony Davis. Bang! That's a starting five. That's a good starting five, man. So, I mean, Tyreke Evans on the Pelicans, man. And he's a very, very good player. Got Rookie of the Year. Kind of fell off a little bit, but that's because he's in Sacramento. But look out, he's a really great player. He's a really good player, I should say, and maybe can reach great. You never know. OJ Mayo to the Bucks. Who cares? That's kind of weird, though. I want to say that, because Monte Ellis is on the Bucks, and they play the same position. Now, OJ Mayo started last year with the Dallas Mavericks. Now, and I heard rumors about Monte Ellis going to New York, to the Knicks, playing with Melo. Melo and Monte Ellis will be a very good team. Plus, you got Amari if he ever stays healthy. Tyson Chandler, Raymond Felton, he's alright. But that'll be a very good team, man. Bad defensive team, I'll tell you that. Even though Tyson Chandler is a very good defender, but he's only one player. Who else? The Mavs also trying to get Andrew Bynum. But let's get to the biggest thing. The biggest thing of all, man. No, second biggest thing. Andre Iguodala goes to the Golden State Warriors. That's huge, man. That's very, very big, and I feel like it's the right move for the Golden State Warriors. Honestly, they were a really good shooting team. They weren't a great athletic team. They weren't very athletic last year. They had Harrison Barnes, who was their best athlete. Now they have Harrison Barnes and Iguodala. They did get rid of Carl Landry, who was a pretty good player off their bench, and Jared Jack was a beast. Off the bench. Very good scorer, but they got rid of him. But Andre Iguodala brings defense. You know what I'm saying? He brings defense. So you looking at a lineup with Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Andre Iguodala, David Lee, and not Harrison Barnes, Andrew Bogut if he stays healthy. That's a crazy starting five. That that might be the best starting five in the West. Seriously, think about it. You got OKC. It's not maybe the Spurs. Maybe I don't want to sleep on the Spurs because after they shut me up after even making the finals. But that might be the best starting five in the West. In the West, you never know. But and they just signed Maurice Spates, who's a pretty good offensive player. Yeah, so I really think they're gonna be set. Now here goes the big thing, man. Dwight Howard signs with the Houston Rockets. Wow. So I'm hearing like Kobe unfriended him on Twitter. It's kind of childish, but you know, Kobe's Kobe. So Dwight Howard is going to the Houston Rockets. I do not blame Dwight Howard. He didn't. I don't think he felt. I don't think he liked being in LA. He obviously likes the city because I hear maybe he lives there or something like that. But he didn't want to be with Kobe. They had little issues. The coach had little issues with him. So he didn't like it. He likes James Harden. James Harden is a friend of his. Kobe wasn't really a friend of Dwight's. You guys never really heard about, yeah, Kobe and Dwight Howard hanging out. You know what I'm saying? Nah. So, I mean, that's gonna be very good. It's gonna be James Harden's team. I hope he knows that. But he's gonna be a very, very, very good second option. Now, Dwight Howard has superstar talent. He's not a superstar. He didn't play at a superstar level last year. 2 years ago, he did. 2 years ago, he was top 5 players in the league. He wasn't last year, but I mean, if you can understand, he was happy in Orlando, but not the last year that he was there. All the years before that, he was happy to be in Orlando. He liked Orlando. I feel like he's gonna like Houston. He likes James Harden. He likes the fact that the coach is Kevin McHale, one of the best power forwards in the league, and he's gonna be able to work out with Kevin McHale. Also with Hakeem Olajuwon, which he has YouTube tapes working out with Hakeem. Also, he's got to work on his free throw shooting, obviously. But I mean, Dwight Howard, you screwed over Orlando, in my opinion. I like Orlando. It's a cool city, man. I have relatives that live in Orlando. You screwed over Orlando, right? You went to LA. You kind of screwed them over too. The fans, not the organization, the fans. You just up and leave. You know, you screwed over Kobe. Now Kobe, when the Lakers play the Houston Rockets, guaranteed Kobe's dropping 40. He if he still has ill effects from that Achilles heel, he's gonna suck it up that game and he's dropping 40 and they will win. The Lakers will win. I guarantee it. Will they be a better team than Houston? No. Now, I want to think about this. If Houston keeps Jeremy Lin, he's not a good point guard. He's not a good point guard at all. He's not even a good player, honestly. James Harden, kind of a superstar, you know. Chandler Parsons is a very, very good player. Underrated. Not too many people talk about him. Then maybe you can, I don't know, would they start Ashik with Dwight? Ashik said he doesn't like Dwight. That's what it says in reports. So would you start him with Dwight? That's going to be a very big team, but Ashik kind of limits them offensively. And Dwight Howard does too. He's a great defender. He's not a great offensive player. He's a pretty good offensive player. But yeah, I feel like the Spurs are better than them, the Houston Rockets. OKC will be better than them. As long as you got Russell Westbrook and Kevin Durant healthy, they're gonna be better than those guys. Golden State, it will be better and is already better. So I think they're fourth. I think they're fourth. I think they will be better than Memphis. I don't. I was really high on Memphis last year, but you got swept, man. So I think they're gonna be better than Memphis. It's gonna be tough, man. The West is gonna be tough next year. But I can't wait for this season to start, man. Dwight Howard, you gotta if you're going to win a championship with the team when slightly leading being one of the leaders of the team, it's gotta be in Houston. You can't just have a little argument with James Harden or Mikhail or whoever and just be like, yo, I gotta get out of here. Let me go to Miami this time. Nothing could go wrong there. You thought that when you was going to LA. So you gotta get it done here. Even if you don't win a championship at all. A championship is the whole team. But if you're one of the leaders, you have to stay in Houston, man. If you know how bad that is for a player to go from just jump from team to team looking for a championship. That's like begging, man. That's like begging. You gotta put in work. Put in work. You take guys like LeBron. He moved once. He's considered a top 10 player ever. You think he's gonna move again? For another video. But yeah, it's your boy Goons16, man. I just feel like Dwight Howard has to stay here now. You can't just up and move every time you get, a little argument or something. You gotta stay in Houston and you gotta get it done there. It's your boy Goons16. Comment, rate, subscribe. Tell me what y'all think, man. I'm out. Peace.